the stalls. They're racing. Here's Ian.
First on the program, Give Her the Gun just a little slow. And Comic Relief wide out, bounced out in front. Second, Feminine Ways, a length away. Third, Jewel of Night. Judy Ann, 3 deep. And then Floridel. A length to Give Her the Gun, making ground, but caught very wide out. And then comes What's Cooking, and It's Heavenly. Getting back out of its ground is Loving Devotion. And then My Kind of Girl, and about 3 further back, Bravery. And last of all is Homing. Racing to the side and 800 metres. And the leader is Comic Relief by 3 Feminine Ways. A length, the Jewel of Night. 1, Give Her the Gun. Judy Ann in the middle. On the fence is Floridel, then Loving Devotion, caught out deep, followed then by What's Cooking and My Kind of Girl, It's Heavenly. Second last being at this stage Bravery, and Homing is last of all. Up to the bend and with the 500 metre mark in their sights, and Comic Relief from the Mayfield Smith establishment showing plenty of zip. Leads about 3 or 4 lengths. In the second posse, Feminine Ways, a stablemate of the leader. A length, Jewel of Night, Floridel, and then comes Judy Ann, and further back Loving Devotion and What's Cooking. At the 300, they're starting to close in now on Comic Relief. Feminine Ways almost level. A length, Jewel of Night, and 1 further back, Judy Ann. A length and a half, What's Cooking. Starting to finish reasonably now. It's Feminine Ways going to the lead. Second on the inside, Comic Relief, and then comes Judy Ann. But Feminine Ways in front with 50 to go, and they're not going to catch her. And as they reach the line, it's Feminine Ways from a tight finish. Loving Devotion out on the outside, Bravery. So it's a Mayfield Smith trifecta. At the head of the others then came Judy Ann and Comic Relief, and then Floridel, It's Heavenly, and then a break to My Kind of Girl and Give Her the Gun, Jewel of Night. What's Cooking pulled up quickly, and Absolute Homing.
Well, certainly a good start for Brian Mayfield Smith, and it's 13 and a photo. Number 13, the winner, Feminine Ways. Second placing is tight, possibly number 5, Loving Devotion in the centre, just in front of number 10, Bravery. 13 and a photo, race 1 at Rose Hill in Sydney. The second there, number 6, King Caius comes out, and we have it 175 and 75. Second, Comedy Rose, 85. Third, Corny, $2.95. The Quinella, $3.65, and the trifecta paid $161.15. Now, the lights on in Adelaide. They're racing. Ron Paps.
It missed it slightly and wanted to dig in shortly after hitting the turf, and away quickly the grey Thelma's Babe. With it, though, was Grey Berber putting the pressure on immediately, and with those two is Parliament, and wider out Swabian Queen. Pildapper just behind them. A length further back in the field then, and moving up around Pildapper's outside is Romancing Comet, and they put a gap in the others already. There'd be 5 lengths to Chrysedium. Further back, Copper Token, being joined and passed on the outside by Glowing Promise, and about 5 to Brogan. Racing on the side of the 800 now, and the favourite Grey Berber drew a length and a half in front of another Grey Thelma's Babe. 2.5 away then came Parliament between Pildapper the rail and out wider Swabian Queen. Romancing Comet going around them. Pildapper not travelling all that well as they run to the 600. Then a length and a half, Chrysedium picking them up pretty well. 2 lengths further back to Glowing Promise before straightening as they do so now. 6 lengths to Copper Token, not in the race with Brogan. Homeward bound, Grey Berber gives them something to chase. Led by a length and a half, Thelma's Babe on the outside. The rider not carrying a whip, but goes up to draw on turns with Grey Berber. And they were followed further back by Romancing Comet. Now Pildapper is starting to run on. He's racing greenly, seemed to bump there, but as they race inside the 200, Pildapper's picking them up quickly. Thelma's Babe and Grey Berber joined by Pildapper. He's got them, and down the outside is Chrysedium, but Pildapper too good. He came from a long way back. He's won it well. Pildapper from Thelma's Babe, Grey Berber or Chrysedium for third. Glowing Promise, Romancing Comet, followed further back in the field then by Swabian Queen. Parliament back behind those, and Copper Token and also Brogan towards the tail.
Pildapper, the winner of the second event, number 3, defeating number 9, Thelma's Babe, according to Ron Paps, and a photo for third between out wide Chrysedium and over near the inside Grey Berber.
The Galaxy came out fast.
Whiskey Coin, number 6, is the scratching, 1 or 2, a little fractious. Here's Wayne Wilson.
Off to a pretty good start. King of the Galaxy came out fast, so too did Dynamic Ruler. Kitty Moon showing speed, and Bonnie Scott going up to be 3rd or 4th in the early part. Ray Sailor is going to settle about 5th. She's caught a little bit wide. She's racing on the outside of Calais Bay, then Whitcott Rocket, and Heavenly Sands immediately drops out last. Dynamic Ruler, she's going fast as they head onto the first bend. 850 metres to go. Dynamic Ruler leading by 2 lengths. Kitty Moon pulling pretty hard second. 1 to Bonnie Scott, and then King of the Galaxy, who's booting up along the inside. A break of 3 lengths to Calais Bay, 3 to Raise Sail. Getting a fair way back is Whitcott Rocket second last, and Heavenly Sands is at the rear. Still plenty of pressure on coming onto the bend, 450 metres to go. Dynamic Ruler straightens up a length in front of Killy Moon, moving strongly into second place. King of the Galaxy third on the inside. A break at 3 lengths to Raise Sail, who's now popped the big question. She's starting to warm up to the job on the outside of Bonnie Scott. Killy Moon race to the front, 250 metres to go. Killy Moon's the leader in front of King of the Galaxy. Raise Sail on the outside, and then Bonnie Scott. Killy Moon's just in front. King of the Galaxy fighting on gamely. Raise Sail the outside, and Bonnie Scott. Killy Moon's in front. Raise Sail trying hard on the outside. Killy Moon and Raise Sail. Raise Sail swamping them now. She's got them. She's got up to win it. Raise Sail first. Raise Sail has got up to beat Killy Moon. King of the Galaxy third, then Bonnie Scott, Whitcott Rocket, Heavenly Sands, Calais Bay, and Dynamic Ruler has finished at the rear of the field.
Wayne Wilson sees them 3, 1 and 5 after the running of the second in Brisbane. Number 3, Raise Sail, getting up in the last few strides to beat 1, Killy Moon, and 5, King of the Galaxy, 3, 1 and 5. The third in Brisbane at 1:35, scratching.
Ready and they're racing. Oh, very ordinary old start. Acicle jumped up in the air. Dundas Lane quickly dropped out to last. Now Watchman's gone back to second last. Suave Sovereign in front, settling down with Bahrain joining it and taking up the running now. Acicle has worked through the field to be third. Then Tumbledown Lad, who's pulling hard on the inside from Showtime Sam and Noble Cub. Our Watchman getting up on the rails is next. Kadoof has dropped back near the tail of the field, Tasting in front of it, and Dundas Lane last. Past the 1200, Bahrain in front, a length and a half Tumbledown Lad, who's pulling very hard. Acicle on its outside is also pulling. Suave Sovereign wider out, a length to Our Watchman, one off the fence from Showtime Sam, Noble Cub. Boys in a bit of strife on Noble Cub. Kadoof going around them from Tasting, and last of all Dundas Lane. Bahrain the leader as they go towards the 800 and down the hill. About 2 lengths now to Acicle. Half a length Tumbledown Lad. Here's Kadoof taking off around them. One to Our Watchman going all right from Showtime Sam. Then Noble Cub now being niggled at from Suave Sovereign, and Dundas Lane back near the rear with Tasting. Bahrain at the 600 is about 2.5 in front. He's going all right, this leader. Acicle second from Kadoof third. 3 lengths Tumbledown Lad. Our Watchman's going to have to find something. And Bahrain shot away 5 in front into the straight. Straightened up 5 lengths in front of Acicle. Kadoof the outside. Our Watchman's under the whip next. And then Suave Sovereign. But Bahrain, they couldn't shoot him with a gun. He's 6 lengths in front at the 200 metres from Acicle, Kadoof, Our Watchman, and then Dundas Lane. But this is going to win by a minute, Bahrain. He's 6 or 7 lengths in front with 50 to go. Bahrain has won it by 6 lengths. Kadoof's got up for second. Close for third. Our Watchman got up for third in front of Acicle. Then Dundas Lane. A gap further back, Suave Sovereign. With it was Showtime Sam. A long gap, the Noble Cub, Tumbledown Lad. And last of all in the field was Tasting. Oh, it's walked in. Official placings in the third event of the program, the Richard Ellis Plate, number 4. Bahrain, ridden by Kay Forrester first. Second placing to number 5, Kadoof, Kay Ashby. And third, number 1, Our Watchman, ridden by H. White, 4, 5 and 1.
25 and $2.35. Second, Bravery, $1.25. Third, Loving Devotion, $1.10. The Quinella, $36.70. And the trifecta paid $416.15. Well, we're less than
going on in the middle of the stalls, but they're off and racing this time. I'm No Saint actually got the best of the start, going up quickly. Fleet Invader looking for the lead and getting it. Third posse is occupied by Bistro Star, then I Wish Paris Night, and Tavros scooting up on the inside. Then Peaceful Joe, a length of Brotherhood, and one further back Northern Plains, Say La Vie, and 2.5 to Life Pier. 1100 to go, and the speedy Fleet Invader leads the way by 2.5 lengths on I'm No Saint. I Wish on the outside third. A length to Bistro Star and 3 or 4 lengths to Tavros, 1 to Peaceful Joe and 1.5 Paris Night. It's 3 deep and holding its posse. 1 off the fence, the Brotherhood, 2.5 to Northern Plain. Then Say La Vie, and last of all as they string out Life Pier at the 800 metres. And the leader here is Fleet Invader by 3 lengths. Holding second, I'm No Saint. A half length on the outside as I Wish. A couple to Bistro Star, 4 or 5 Tavros vigorously ridden. 2 Peaceful Joe, then the Brotherhood, the inner. Wide of Paris Night. 5 lengths further back is Northern Plain, and then Say La Vie, and last is Life Pier. As they commence the swing for home, and Fleet Invader leads out by 2.5 lengths. The favourite I Wish now second. I'm No Saint on the inside is third, then Bistro Star, and a minute to Peaceful Joe and the Brotherhood. At the 300 metres, Fleet Invader still 2 in front. The boys had to go for the whip on I Wish in second place. That I'm No Saint and Bistro Star. Fleet Invader, 1:20 to race. Still 3 lengths clear. I Wish taking no ground off Fleet Invader. And then Bistro Star and I'm No Saint. But Fleet Invader must relish rain-affected ground and is going to win easily. Fleet Invader, 4 I Wish. In third place, Bistro Star, and then came on the inside I'm No Saint. Further back, the Brotherhood, and then a break to Northern Plain, followed by Paris Night, Peaceful Joe, Life Pier, Tavros, and Say La Vie was last home.
Well, they went like scalded cats early in that, and Fleet Invader number 10 has hung on to win from number 5 I Wish and third number 8 Bistro Star, but a good performance by the winner to keep going. 10, 5 and 8 on race 2. The third, the Adelaide Casino. Correct weight, the third at Sandown, 4 Bahrain, $2.45 and 65 cents. Number 5, Kadoof, $2.30. Number 1, Our Watchman, the favourite, 60 cents. The Quinella, $33.25. And the Trifecta, $159.65. Well, we're not far away from the running of the next event in Adelaide.
Promise remains.
And the winner, Pill Dapper, paid $1.50 and 60 cents. Second, Cressidium, $1.40. Third, Thelma's Babe, $4.20. The Quinella, $13.40. Trifecta, $333 even. Well, the third in Melbourne, Our Watchman, a short price favourite, but Bahrain was a big winner ridden by Kevin Forrester. Here's a replay.
They're off. And the grey on the inside, Mysticado, came out running, but he takes hold of it, doesn't want to lead. Timmins likewise, and they're walking towards the first hurdle. Nothing wants to lead. There's no natural leader in the race, actually. Well, we'll soon sort one out. Timmins led over it. From in second position, Valiant Gamble. Mysticado back on the inside of Regal Dan, who's pulling his way towards the lead. Then Gordon's Leap on the outside of Kua Prince. 5 lengths to Dalton Springs, restrained back to the tar with Flying Galaxy. Well, they're going very slowly as they work onto the side. And here Valiant Gamble pulls his way to the front now and leads by a length or so from Timmins second. Regal Dan up third. Mysticado fourth is fighting against the rider as they go to the second hurdle. Kua Prince behind her, and around the outside letting loose is Gordon's Leap. He mightn't be able to hold him up. 6 lengths further back to Flying Galaxy, getting balanced second last, and last of all is Dalton Springs. A leisurely run race as they work into the straight the first time, and here it's Valiant Gamble, the leader. From in second position, Regal Dan. Third is Timmins, followed then by Gordon's Leap around Kua Prince, Mysticado. About 5 lengths away to Flying Galaxy, and one away last of all is Dalton Springs at the first of the treble in the straight. Regal Dan out-jumped Valiant Gamble slightly at that and led over it from Timmins, who's getting the run of the race, third the rail, and over on the outside next was Gordon's Leap. They were followed as they clear the second one by Kua Prince from Mysticado. 6 lengths away to Flying Galaxy, and last of all Dalton Springs. They're quickening the tempo slightly as they come to the one in front of the stand, and Regal Dan measured it beautifully. Kua Prince has nearly lost the rider. Oh, he got very well back into the saddle. My goodness, he did a top job there, that rider Tommy Carmody. He's got super glue in his britches, I reckon. Out of the straight they go. He's done well to stay there with Kua Prince. He was right up over its neck. He's checked the bloodshot veins in its eyes. They go over the crossing on the side, and now Regal Dan led a length and a half. In second position on the inside, Valiant Gamble. Over on the outside, Gordon's Leap. Timmins was fourth. They were followed by Kua Prince. That rider happy to smell leather. A length and a half further back, then Mysticado on the inside. Next, Dalton Springs, the bolter, has joined in, and 2 lengths to Flying Galaxy, running towards the first down the far side, and here they're packing up where it's Regal Dan from Valiant Gamble. Gordon's Leap third, fourth the rail Timmins. He's had the run of the race. In fact, he's getting up inside of all of them over that one. Further back, Kua Prince, Mysticado. Now Dalton Springs under pressure, and likewise Flying Galaxy. It's developing into a sprint as they race towards what was the first hurdle in the event, and that's down the far side the second time, where Timmins led in a patchily run race from Regal Dan the outside. Then further back came Valiant Gamble. Then Gordon's Leap, followed by Kua Prince, Mysticado. 3 away then to Flying Galaxy, and 6 to Dalton Springs. Whips are cracking down the side. Timmins, the fit horse, led a length and a half. Regal Dan, followed then by Valiant Gamble, Kua Prince. Then Mysticado trying to make some ground, followed by Gordon's Leap. 8 lengths away to Flying Galaxy, calling it a day, and Dalton Springs over the next one there, and making a mess of it was Regal Dan, and Timmins shot away. 4 in front now, an Aussie cap in front. Mysticado goes to second, but she's flat on the inside of Kua Prince, who's going as well. 3 lengths away to Valiant Gamble, followed then by Gordon's Leap and Regal Dan. Almost Indian file into the straight. Timmins looking strong. The danger could be Kua Prince. 3 lengths away then came Mysticado, and they were followed out wider on the track by Valiant Gamble over the second last one, and here they come to the last. It's Timmins in front, and that's an Aussie cap just in front of an Irish cap. Timmins clear from Kua Prince coming at it, and then Valiant Gamble, Mysticado, but it's Timmins in front. An Aussie Victory, perhaps he's a half in front of Kua Prince, who's coming at him. This rider wasn't in the saddle for a few strides, and he's got up Kua Prince. Kua Prince, an Irish Victory from Timmins. What a ride, the winner. Third home.
They're racing in Brisbane. Let's go to Wayne Wilson.
Still no speed on as they make their way to the 1600. Donny's Chance is just bobbing along out in front, leading by 1 length. Les's Choice second. Now, Palmer doesn't want to sit out there too wide for too long, so he's going to let him go, and there he goes, the grey. He's slipping right around the field, and he's gone to the front. 1,400 metres out. Fet 2 is the leader. 2 in front now. Donny's Chance running second. 1 to Les's Choice third, then to Stancia. Bayab Sterling is third last on the inside, and then Sir Zamazan Supermine at the rear, coming up towards the 1,200. Fet 2 steady, leads by a length. Les's Choice now second on the outside of Donny's Choice. 1 to Distancia, who's travelling pretty well in the run, followed by Bayab Sterling, and then Sir Zamazan and Supermines at the rear. They're running onto the next bend, 1,000 metres to go, and it's Fet 2 the leader. Fet 2's a length in front. Les's Choice second. Ahead away third on the inside, Donny's Chance, who's pushed along a little bit. A length and a half to Distancia, ridden very coldly by Williams. And then Sir Zamazan, who's picking up ground on the outside of Bayab Sterling, and Supermine still at the rear. Fet 2 in front. They've got 750 metres to go. Fet 2 leads by a length. Les's Choice second. Now Distancia starting to pick up ground slowly on the outside. He's moved up to be third, but he's 3 deep as they race onto the bend. Donny's Chance is a length away, fourth under the whip. Then Sir Zamazan, Bayab Sterling, Supermine still last. Coming onto the corner now, 400 metres out. Fet 2 is joined and passed by Distancia and Les's Choice, but Palmer may have just been nursing the favourite around the bend. Now he's getting a little anxious. Fet 2 starting to struggle. Les's Choice and Distancia. Distancia on the outside, just in front of Les's Choice. Fet 2 over on the inside. They're clear of Sir Zamazan and Supermine. Distancia's in front, 150 metres to go. Fet 2's kicking again on the inside. Now he gets anxious on Distancia. Fet 2's tackling him again. Fet 2 and Distancia. Fet 2 takes the lead close to the line, and Fet 2's won it. Fet 2 has kicked again, looked gone to the world at the 300-metre point, but has kicked again to win. Fet 2, I think, will nose out Distancia. So Zamazan or Les's Choice in a photo for third. Followed in by Bayab Sterling, and then Supermine, and Donny's Chance last of all.
Right, 3, 1 and a photo as called by Wayne, but I can tell you that is very close between Wetu number 3 and number 1 Distancia, which has kicked again right on the line. Looking at that, Distancia's won, but there is an angle involved. But this is very tight. Wayne fancies number 3 on the inside to get it, and third placing will probably go to number 7 Sir Zamazan on the outside. Now, the approximates for the next. Incidentally, the Eagle Farm track has been amended to slow now. Number 1 Delissa in the 4th event, 270 and 140.
In pretty well, away they go. And let's have a look. Kennedy jumped quite well. Gambler Grand jumped in the air. Mrs. Soffel a little bit slow to get going. And Haughty Lad's going fast out wide. Wolver Action's not showing any pace early. Kennedy led them settling down. Silver Scout's away well about 4th. At the 800, Kennedy in front from Haughty Lad, and then Silver Scout and Ripper Punch. 2 lengths further back is Retainer. They were followed by 'Tis the Season, Rustic Miss. Wolver Action well back and wide, then Mrs. Soffel. Crown Style back at the rear with Gambler Grand on the turn, Lady Fickle. Kennedy the leader. Out about 3 or 4 off the fence into the straight now from Silver Scout, who's got a beautiful run up to join it. They were followed further back by Haughty Lad and Retainer. Silver Scout and Kennedy, Wolver Action not in it. They're fighting it out. Kennedy about a half in front. Haughty Lad's coming at them. Retainer in the centre. Kennedy the leader, but Haughty Lad's raced up to it on the outside now to draw level, and Retainer flashing through from Silver Scout. Haughty Lad the leader. Retainer coming at Haughty Lad on the line. Retainer's got up. I think Retainer might have just beaten Silver Scout and Haughty Lad, and Kennedy inches away 4th. Wolver Action was next, and then Mrs. Soffel, followed by 'Tis the Season. Back behind those horses then was Ripper Punch. Well back is Crown Style. Then Rustic Miss, Lady Fickle, and Gambler Grand last. Oh gee, a great finish this. The judge has naturally called for the photo for all placings after Kennedy and Silver Scout were fighting it out. Haughty Lad got through them and looked the winner when Retainer got the split in the centre, and Retainer and Silver Scout have gone to the post almost locked together, and I think Retainer might have just done best from Silver Scout and Haughty Lad. Number 3 is the winner, Retainer, ridden by D. Gauchi. Number 3, Retainer, ridden by D. Gauchi first. Number 2, Silver Scout, S. Marshall second. And number 5, Haughty Lad, ridden by K. Ashby third. 3, 2 and 5.
Lead Invader returned $5.15 and $1.40. I Wish 60 cents. Bistro Star $2. The Quadella paid $3.80 and the Trifecta $116.80 for race 2 in Sydney. Now the result: 2 Silver Scout second, 70. 5 Haughty Lad third, $2.90. The Quinella $8.10 and the Trifecta $345.45. Candidates at the stores won't be long before they move in.
Prince Elite from the outside, one of the best to begin, going up very quickly, however, is Regiment. Galareco looking for the lead, and so's Plover Cove and Hagar's Beat, and then Sudden Flash, a length the Geiger Counter, and then comes Whiskey George. After one blazing in Pablo's Pulse, Prince Elite dropping back, and then Please Reply, Nixon losing ground from Roman General, then Denaric. Strange Music second last, Absolute Prince Lochinvar. By the 800, Hagar's Beat with the inside, a half length, Make It 3/4 Sudden Flash, 2 to Regiment, ahead the rail Galareco, a couple to Plover Cove, a length Whiskey George, Prince Elite, then Geiger Counter blazing in Pablo's Pulse and Please Reply, then Strange Music, Roman General, Nixon, second last Denaric, and tailed right off is Prince Lochinvar as they commence the run around the corner, and Hagar's Beat being tackled for the lead by Sudden Flash. 3 lengths away, third is Regiment, and then Galareco on the inside struggling at a length the Plover Cove. They've caught and passed Hagar's Beat and Sudden Flash in front, a length on Regiment, 2:20 out, a length the Plover Cove, and then Prince Elite and Please Reply. Sudden Flash's rider Bartley goes for the whip, likewise Cassidy on Regiment. Sudden Flash at the moment holding Regiment clear of Plover Cove. Sudden Flash doing too well for Regiment, flying blazing in, will get up for third, but Sudden Flash has won the money from Regiment. Third blazing in, then Prince Elite, Plover Cove, Strange Music, Geiger Counter, Pablo's Pulse, and Prince Lochinvar, Nixon, Please Reply to Denaric. Hagar's Beat dropped right out of the hunt, followed home then by Roman General, second last Whiskey George, and Stone Motherless last, the one they put plenty on, Galareco.
Sudden Flash number 9, the winner from 1 Regiment and 3 blazing in. 9-1-3 in the third race in Sydney. The fourth there at 2:30. And the approximate tote dividends about to come 40. Tim in second paid 80 cents. Third Valiant Gamble 85. The Quinella $7.85 and the Trifecta $106.80. Well, as I mentioned. All right, the light's on. Here's Ron Paps.
Off and racing now, and Bowl Game away well up. Master slow to begin, and away fairly well out deep on the track was Mahogany Row with Triple Dealer showing speed. New Gent out in the centre with Miss Nisku getting back in the field. Wild Rampage and Smurfy going well, but as they race down and link up towards the course proper heading here, and the leader is Bowl Game the inside. Then further back Smurfy joining him with Wingara Star, and between horses 2 are Orlandi Star, Wild Rampage out wider. Then New Gent, whilst down the outside is Triple Dealer leading Mahogany Row clearly. Back on the inside section, Art Master after a slow start behind Baptized, New Jet, Miss Nisku and Shells. Bowl Game defies them though as they race down now towards the 300 metre, and out wide on the track joining in is Mahogany Row, but it's Bowl Game. Now Orlandi Star, Wingara Star gets a split between horses. Baptized is joining in quickly. They're stretching across the track. Baptized has gone to the lead. Miss Nisku is starting to fly home. Miss Nisku is coming home over the top of Baptized, who might just find the post. He has. Baptized just wins from Miss Nisku. Wingara Star third. They were followed then by Mahogany Row. Out wide New Gent, Triple Dealer, Art Master, a shocker. Back towards the inside section, Bowl Game stopping. Smurfy there with Orlandi Star, Wild Rampage all in that division, pulling up towards the tail.
Right, the numbers will be 8, 10 and 9. Baptized has just hung on to score. You wouldn't want to know, we were talking about it before, and up it's Bob. Number 8, Baptized, beating number 10, Miss Nisco. It will be a photo, but Baptized will get it. And number 9, Wingara Star in third, placing 8, 10 and 9 for race 4. Now they've got 3. Racing in the fourth in Brisbane, Wayne Wilson.
The 1600, King Rang going a bit keenly in front. He's pulling at the moment. King Rang leads by a length. Alyssa second. Hunter's Ace is pulling Williams out of the saddle at the moment in third place. There's no speed on at all. Followed then by Clavelli Door, and then Making Memories, Imperial Coup and Oakhaven Star at the rear. 1,400 metres out, King Rang the leader, still going a bit keenly in front. Hunter's Ace is still pulling pretty hard in second place. The Lissa is a half length away third the inside, a length and a half Clavelli Door, then Making Memories, Imperial Coup, Oakhaven Star at the rear. No more speed on and no change in the order, 1,200 metres to go. King Rang is the leader, a length and a half in front. Hunter's Ace continues to pull in second spot, 1 to Delissa third. A break of 3 lengths then Clavelli Door, followed by Imperial Coup, Making Memories. Oakhaven Star still last. 1,000 metres out, King Rang is the leader. He's 3/4 of a length in front. Hunter's Ace second, 3/4 of a length away. Third over on the inside is Delissa. 2 then to Clavelli Door, then Making Memories, Imperial Coup and Oakhaven Star. 800 metres to go, King Rang the leader. He's been on top right from the jump. King Rang leads by a neck. Hunter's Ace second. Delissa a length and a half away third. Then Clavelidor picking up ground, making memories. Imperial Coup, Oakhaven Star. 600 metres out, Hunter's Ace has loomed up on the outside of King Rang, and they're locked together as they set sail for the judge. Clavelidor and Delissa third and fourth. Making memory starting to pick up ground in the middle. Then Imperial Coup and Oakhaven Star. 400 metres to go. Hunter's Ace has taken the lead from King Rang. He looks gone. Now coming after them on the outside is Delissa. He's swooping on them, Delissa. He moved up, hit the lead. Making memories into third place, and then Clavelidor and Oakhaven Star. 150 metres to go. Delissa the outside just in front of Hunter's Ace. Delissa about a neck in front of Hunter's Ace. Hunter's Ace is kicking again. Delissa just in front of Hunter's Ace. Yes, he's too strong, Delissa. Delissa first. Hunter's Ace second. Third, making memories. Then King Rang, Oakhaven Star, Clavelidor and Imperial Coup last.
1 Delissa, 7:30.
8 in Brisbane, the winner Delissa, number 1. Second, number 2, Hunter's Ace. And third, number 8, Making Memories. 1, 2 and 8, race 4 in Brisbane. Now, race 5 there.
Racing this time, Proven Valor on the outside, jumped away fairly well. Getting out quickly, Templar, Fen Dalton, and going fast, Garrison in the centre from Top Innings, Super Crown when they settle down. Silver Snow the Grey getting up along the inside from Meads Lane, and Run Riot showing some pace. Venom is getting well back in the field, and back there with it now is Quick Pick. Coming up with about 650 metres to go, and Templar in the centre just led from Garrison the outside from Run Riot. Proven Valor is trapped out very deep, running about 5th in front of it, Fen Dalton, followed by Top Innings from Super Crown. Silver Snow, and they've kicked right away from the others, headed by Sea Dancer, and then further back Quick Pick. In the straight, 350 out now. Templar grabbed by Garrison the centre. On the outside of them is Fen Dalton and Proven Valor down the outside. Garrison took the lead of the 200 from Templar on the inside. Run Right battling on, and now Proven Valor starting to stretch out, coming home well. Run Right, Garrison and Proven Valor pecking the back on the outside. Races up, makes a line of 3, takes the lead now Proven Valor, and Proven Valor a bit too much class, gets up to win a neck on the line to Garrison. Ahead away third, Run Right, a gap then Fen Dalton, then Top Innings, and further back in the field then on the outside Sea Dancer ran on fairly, followed by Super Crown, then French Venom, Templar. Further back in the field Quick Pick, followed by Silver Snow and Meads Lane, the last runner in. A bit too much class, raced up and quickly tackled Garrison. The winner here, Proven Valor. Number 1 straight in the frame, number 1 Proven Valor, ridden by Richard Stocker. Number 1 Proven Valor, R. Stocker first. Second placing going to number 2 Garrison, ridden by G. Willits. Number 3 is third, Run Riot. Greg Hall, 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3 after the running of the 5th event.
$1.80 for the win, 90 a place. Regiment second, 150. Blazing In paid $1.05. The Quinella was $9.95. And the trifecta, $124.75. In Melbourne, with correct weight on race 5, Proven Valor paid $1.25 for the win and 60 a place. Garrison second, number 2, paid 70 cents for the place, and Run Riot number 3, $1.15. The Quinella paid $1.80 and the trifecta $19.45. Might be longer. And in fact, as they do move up, racing now, and Ian Craig about to pick them up.
They'll come into our clear sight. 17 of them competing, and as they race into view, the early leader is Willowwood on the inside from Midnight Curfew. Laura Bide a third, and moving forward is Will Hyman, going quickly Balmoral today, and then comes Gilding. Lord Highbrow dropping back a little as Sharp Image makes ground, and then comes Spirit of Jazz. Now, as they race about 400 metres, and Sharp Image's rider Mal Johnston scooting him around the outside, and Sharp Image leads by a length on Midnight Curfew, and third on the outside, but improving Camille Assad as Midnight Curfew drops off. Then Samstar Balmoral, followed by Gilding, nicely positioned. Then Willowwood, Our Good Fortune shining hero Laura Bider. Brindley next, and then Wilhelm, Spirit of Jazz. Lord Highbrow getting back a little now, followed by Secret Greeting Marvi, and Prince Idlevises last. At the 1200.